John Cena or Cody Rhodes? Personally, I'm going with Cena. That never give up attitude, legendary, but let me know your pick in the comments. Jey Uso winning at WrestleMania or Gunther winning at WrestleMania? Gunther's dominance is insane, but Jey winning at Mania? That's a story for the ages. What's your WrestleMania moment? Seth Rollins or CM Punk? Rollins' creativity is unmatched, but Punk's mic skills? Come on, who you got? Be WWE Champion for one day or Intercontinental Champion for a whole year? A year of consistent gold? That's tempting, but that one day as WWE Champ? Iconic. What would you choose? Take 5 of the Usos' Samoan spikes or 5 of Tsunami's big splashes? Ouch. Either way, you're feeling that in the morning. I'd probably try to dodge both. But seriously, which is your pick? Never watch WWE again or hit like and subscribe? Well, that's a no-brainer, right? Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's keep this wrestling party going. The Rock or Stone Cold Steve Austin? The Attitude Era's 2 biggest icons. This one's tough, but who's your GOAT? Let me know. Roman Reigns as WWE Champion or Cody Rhodes as WWE Champion? The Tribal Chief's reign has been historic, but Cody finishing the story? That's what we're all waiting for. Which champion do you want? Be friends with R-Truth or be friends with JD McDonough? R-Truth's gonna have you laughing non-stop. JD probably plotting your downfall. I'm going with the laughs. What about you? Help Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania or help Roman Reigns at WrestleMania? Choosing sides at WrestleMania? That's high stakes. Who are you backing in the main event? Rhea Ripley or Bianca Belair? 2 absolute powerhouses of the women's division. Who's your top pick? Take 3 spears from Braun Breaker or 3 spears from Goldberg? Those spears are brutal. Which one would you rather, not take? Let me know in the comments. Get chokeslammed through the ring or through a table? Both are gonna hurt. But which one's the more spectacular crash? You decide. Join Roman Reigns' bloodline or the new bloodline? Which family do you want to be a part of? Let me know which bloodline is your choice. Yeet or no yeet? Jey Uso's catchphrase is taking over. Are you yeeting along with him? Let me know. Be a WWE referee or a WWE superstar? The glory of the ring or the authority of the stripes? Which role would you choose? Roman Reigns retires from wrestling or Logan Paul wins the WWE title? Both are shocking scenarios. Which one would shake up the wrestling world more? What do you think? Your favorite superstar never wins again? Or comment your favorite wrestler? A tough sacrifice or a simple tribute? Let's see those wrestler names in the comments. Be locked in a cage with Brock Lesnar or with Bobby Lashley? 2 absolute beasts. Which one are you trying to avoid or face, if you had to? Randy Orton's RKO or John Cena's Attitude Adjustment? Which iconic finisher is your favorite? RKO out of nowhere or the AA? Take 3 of Gunther's chops or 10 of Sheamus's beats of the Bodhrán? Those strikes are brutal. Which painful moment do you endure? Jacob Fatu or Braun Strowman? Big men squaring off. Who comes out on top? Let me know who you think is the stronger man. Naomi or Jade Cargill? 2 incredible athletes. Who's your pick in this matchup? Roman Reigns as the Tribal Chief or Solo Sikoa as the Tribal Chief? Who should lead the bloodline? Let me know your pick in the comments. Triple H's pedigree or Kane's chokeslam? 2 iconic finishers. Which one is your favorite? Play in a Royal Rumble match or an Elimination Chamber match? Which chaotic match would you prefer to be in? Let me know in the comments. Logan Paul or AJ Styles? Modern star versus veteran legend. Who's your pick? the Hardy Boys, or the Street Profits? Tag Team Showdown. Which team are you rooting for? Have Paul Heyman as your manager or Paul Ellering? Which legendary manager do you want in your corner? The Usos or the New Day? Another tag team rivalry. Who's your favorite team? Bring back Sasha Banks or Ember Moon? Which returning star do you want to see back in the ring? LA Knight as United States Champion or Logan Paul as United States Champion? Who should hold the title? Let me know in the comments. Tiffany Stratton win at WrestleMania or Charlotte Flair win at WrestleMania? Which woman walks away with the win at the biggest stage? Awesome Truth or A-Town Down Under? Which tag team is your favorite? Rey Mysterio retires from wrestling or comment your favorite Hall of Famer? A sad goodbye or a celebration of legends? Let's hear your Hall of Fame picks. Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn? Best friends turned rivals, who's your favorite? Hulk Hogan or Ric Flair? Two legends of the sport. Who do you consider the best? Get betrayed by your tag team partner or betray your tag team partner? Who's the backstabber? Which role do you take? Drew McIntyre or Damian Priest? Two powerhouses, who comes out on top? The Nexus or the Wyatt family? Dominant factions, which one is your favorite? Be a jobber in WWE or a main eventer in AEW? Small fish in a big pond or big fish in a smaller pond? Which path do you take? Triple H or Shawn Michaels? DX Legends, who's your favorite? DIY or comment your favorite WWE tag team? Nostalgia or participation? Let me know your favorite tag team in the comments. Win a match but break your arm or lose a match but stay healthy? Glory or health? Which do you value more? Have Cody Rhodes' theme song as your alarm or Jey Uso's? Wake up to which tune? Let me know which theme song you'd pick. Penta or Ludwig Kaiser? International Flair, who's your favorite? Be World Heavyweight Champion or WWE Champion? Which top title do you want to hold? Be the general manager of Raw or SmackDown? Which show do you want to run? Let me know in the comments. Have The Rock as your tag team partner or Cody Rhodes? Which partner do you want for a tag team run? Carmelo Hayes or Andrade? Rising star versus veteran. Who's your pick? Be suspended for 30 days or be fined $100,000 by WWE? Which punishment is worse? Let me know in the comments. Attitude Era or Ruthless Aggression Era? Which golden age of wrestling do you prefer? Win the Intercontinental title 15 times or the WWE title once? Long-term mid-card glory or one big main event moment? What do you choose? Be a WWE commentator or a backstage interviewer? Which role suits you best? Let me know in the comments. Have The Rock cut a promo on you or CM Punk? Which verbal beatdown do you endure? Let me know whose promo you would rather hear. Have the strength of Brock Lesnar or the agility of Rey Mysterio? Power or speed? Which do you choose? Win a WWE Championship in your hometown or in enemy territory? Home crowd love or defiant victory? What's your choice? Liv Morgan or Raquel Rodriguez? Two strong women, who do you choose? Be a face loved by fans or a heel everyone hates? Cheers or boos? Which role do you play? Be drafted to Raw or SmackDown? Which brand do you join? Have Roman Reigns as your mentor or John Cena? Who guides your career? Who do you pick? Have a submission finisher or a high-flying finisher? Which style do you choose? Let me know in the comments. Fight a match in a steel cage or an inferno match? Which dangerous match do you prefer? Be the longest reigning WWE champion or the most decorated champion? Longevity or number of titles? Which path do you take? Have pyro like Batista or an entrance like The Undertaker? Which grand entrance do you choose? Have the most shocking heel turn or the most emotional face turn? Which dramatic moment do you create? Team up with John Cena or Cody Rhodes? Which ally do you choose? Face The Undertaker at WrestleMania or Brock Lesnar in a no DQ match? Which legendary opponent do you face? Have Triple H's finisher or Randy Orton's finisher? Which move do you use? Team up with the Bloodline or Judgment Day? Which faction do you join? Take 3 spears from Goldberg or take 3 chops from Gunther? Which painful strikes do you endure? Play an Elimination Chamber match or play a Hell in a Cell match? Which intense match type do you choose? Locked in a room with Kane or locked in a room with The Fiend? Which terrifying encounter do you have? Win Royal Rumble or win Money in the Bank? Which path to a title shot do you take?